and I found this JPEG on Google Images, and I thought, well, it's quite interesting. There's Morpheus looking all stern in his comfortable chair from the Matrix movie, and it's got research, right? And it's got all these titles here. So I thought, oh, what's this? Central banks, research to central banks, World Bank, and IMF, what's it? International Monetary Fund, Bank of International Settlements, Jekyll Island, 1930, Federal Reserve, Fractional Reserve Banking, Flat Currency, Executive 11110, Debt Slavery, Zionism, Banking Industry, Military and Industrial, and much, much more, as an Agent Orange, Hemp, Venus Project, Project Paperclip, heard of that one, Project Greek Island, Operation Northwood, Operation Popeye, Operation Deep Freeze, Operation High Jump, Flash Bowl. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here you could research. NDAA, Agenda 21, Jesus God Lord, get Caesar Borgia by the looks of it, Royal Bloodlines, wow, Trilateral Commission, Committee of 300, Crown Council of 13, United Nations, well, look at all this stuff you can research. Wow, 9/11, everyone's done that to death, I suppose. What's this, Crisis Actors? Wow, there's a lot of stuff there you can cover. I think I might do that. Yeah, because it's about time the people out there had the truth, the real truth, the whole truth, right? And that's what we are. That's what our channel is all about. Yeah, so we're coming at you, you three major religions, and all you fibbers out there. Wham, bam, slam. Here's an uppercut for you, man. Right? Okay, we're not holding back any punches. We don't condone hitting ladies. That's cowardly. Okay, so it's wham, bam, punch you out, man, for all your lies. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I think we might do. We might have a look at that. Make the channel more interesting. Okay. Not so much one topic, one-sided. Yeah, we'll cover them all, right? We're going to expose them all. Yeah, so if you like this little video and this little idea, then do the right thing. Subscribe to our channel below by clicking on that icon. And give us a thumbs up or a couple of fists up. Join the cause. Yeah. And you go tell all your enemies, your friends, your neighbours, people in your dreams that got a great new channel here that's doing the research and bringing you the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, because we're sick of the hype and the fluff, and we're not going to take the BS anymore. As that guy on, I think it's what Network News, the movie, was saying, I'm not taking this BS anymore. All this sort of stuff. I want you to get up out of your chair right now, open your window, stick your head out the window, make sure it doesn't fall on your head, you know, because we don't cover your insurance, your hospital bills, and scream out there at the top of your lungs, we're not going to take it anymore, we've had enough, all that sort of stuff, whatever his name was. Yeah, copy that guy, do that. Okay, that'll release all the tension that you built up sitting on the couch. Okay, so if you like this, then enjoy the rest of our show. Okay, so Adam has a nookie with Eve, and she becomes pregnant and gives birth to Cain. She says, I've gained a man from the Lord, or from the Lord, from God. She further gave birth to his brother Abel, and Abel became a herder, and Cain became a tiller of straw. So one's a shepherd, keeps flocks, and the other one's a organic gardener, or agriculturist. Okay, and then there came Cain after many years and bought the fruit of his land. There's a certain sacrifice they had to bring to God who required it, and you know, he had to be pleased. Right, so Abel brings his first flock, his lambs, sacrifices them. God smells the meat. Ooh, nice smell there, bro. Got any gravy with that? Smells good, and he was happy. And then Cain brought the fruit from the ground, which is cursed. So he wasn't too happy. He says, well, you know, the required sacrifice, why'd you bring me that, you know? You knew you should have done this, or whatever, you know? You know good from evil, right from wrong, so why are you looking sad? Yeah, why is your frown up? Why is your smile upside down and now become a frown? Right? Why are you where is it? Abel also came and brought from the consecrated best of his herd and his fatlings, and of his fatlings, and the Lord was pleased with Abel and his offering, because that was the required one, wasn't it? And with Cain and his offering, he was not pleased, and it really bothered Cain, and his face turned sour. Like he ate a bunch of lemons. And the Lord said to him, Cain, why did it upset you, and why did your face turn sour? Behold, if you glorify me, you shall be accepted. Honour him, right? Honour him. Do as you're told. You'll be accepted, and if you do not, your evil Lord, rabishu, not the wrestler. Yeah. Rabishu, sorry, not the wrestler. Rabishu, yeah. 4:7, literal Aramaic word rabishu, or Lord evil, from cuneiform records of Mesopotamia, several thousand years old. Okay. Behold, if you glorify me or honour me, do what's right, do what's required of you, do as I command, you shall be accepted, and if you do not, your evil Lord, rabishu, awaits you at the gate of sin. You will turn to him and he shall have authority over you. Because apparently your prefrontal lobe here is that gateway, because you've got thoughts coming from the ethereal entering your mind, right? The little voice, etc., like that, right? And it swirls around, and then you choose right or wrong, yeah? And then you have like the reward of right and the consequence of wrong. Okay. In the Islamic book, I think it's called the Illustrated Brief Illustration of Islam, or something like that. A book about around something. It's basically talking about the prefrontal lobe, and some guy went around the wrong way of the black stone, whatever that's called in Islamic faith. Went the opposite way or something, and they're going to put something, a ring or something in his forehead, and drag him around and all that sort of stuff. I'll read it to you, but I can't find the damn thing at the moment. But it's something like that. It's prefrontal lobe, all that sort of stuff. I can't remember the name of it either. I've got the name of the thing. It's an E word. Yeah. What is it? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, they take you by that and drag you around. No idea where it is. I've done a video on it before. Okay, so we're going through this pretty fast. Okay, so yeah, it's the mind's gate, the mind. Yeah. When they speak of heart in the Hebrew, in the Aramaic, they mean mind. Okay, so this tempter is waiting at that gate, the gate of your mind. Okay, he wants to come in and conquer you, be victorious, and all that sort of stuff, but you've got to overcome him. Okay, says over here something. And Cain said to Abel, his brother. Okay, it's in the modern Americanized versions, which says that sin waits at your door, wants to conquer you, master you, but you must conquer it. You must become victorious over it, but you must become master over it. Okay. Or else he'll have authority over you. Okay, and Cain said to his brother Abel, we are better off outside. And while they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel's brother and killed him. Okay. Footnote 4, one little Aramaic, Cain, it means gain. The word is probably derived from the Aramaic. And 4.2, little Aramaic, Havil, Abel. Ironically, is probably where the word Abel came from. So Havila, could that mean that because Cain killed his brother and buried him in that area? I don't know. Why it was called the land of Havila. Havil, you've got Adama. I don't know who to ask a Jew that. I have no idea, it's just a thought came in my head. So that's what it's called, the land of Havila. Okay, so Cain kills Abel. God finds out because his blood's crying to him from of the earth. Therefore he's cursed by the earth. He's cursed by the earth that opened its mouth and received the blood of his brother from his hands. And Cain said, my errors are too great to be forgiven. Oh, okay. So God states to him, as you work the earth, it will not flourish and give you its yield.
you shall be a wanderer and a nomad on the earth. Desert where hardly anything grows. And Cain said, my errors are too great to be forgiven. Damn, I made a mistake. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. My screw up, my faux pas, it's too great to be forgiven. But God says, look, you have removed me in this age. I says to God, you have removed me in this age from the face of the earth, and I lie hidden from your presence. And that's a spiritual death, isn't it? And I'm a wanderer and a nomad on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me. There's someone else around, some other beings, right? Because it doesn't indicate that Adam and Eve had more sons while they're narrating to Cain and Abel, etc. It doesn't hint at that, right? Okay. There's always that possibility they did, but it doesn't. It's not telling you that they did. Yeah, no. Get to that in a minute. Okay, so he says, my errors are too great to be forgiven. Behold, look, you have removed me in this age, this era, from the face of the earth, and I lie hidden from your presence. Okay, 14. 4 literal Aramaic idiom, Umana, age, also daily. Okay, 4:12, 2 literal Aramaic idiomatic expression, hidden before you. Say he's hidden before him. He's out of God's sight because that's that bridge, that gap created because of the sin, right? Well, obviously God still knows he's around, he knows he's around, right? But it's just that he can't remain in the presence of God because he's a dirty, rotten sinner, a murderer. So he says, now I've become a wanderer and a nomad on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me. So he's going into another land, east of Eden, and these Neanderthal beings are, right? Probably are, right? Because it's not saying his people and people like him. It's different people, right? If they find him, they're going to kill him. For whatever reason, yeah? Why are they going to kill him? How will they know that he killed his brother? Yeah, maybe because he's not part of their movement, right? I don't know. Figure it out for yourself. Okay, so he goes into that land and they might kill him. That's what he's afraid of. So the Lord God told him, it will not be so. Whoever kills Cain will pay sevenfold, 7 times 70. And the Lord consecrated, blessed them, gave him a blessed sign upon his, like year 1. Oh, what's the chances of that? Upon Cain, that anyone who finds him should not kill him. Right? Lay a hand on him, payback, 7 times 70. Yeah. And Cain left the presence of the Lord, and settled in the land of the nomads, east of Eden. Everything seems to be the east. No one went north. Again, Cain took a wife and she became pregnant. He didn't take his sister, because there was no sister. Apparently in the lost book of Adam and Eve, part 1 or part 2, they were born with sisters attached to them. And Cain got all jealous and wanted Abel, so that's why he killed him. But yeah, that's a pseudepigrapha book. Yeah. So he's off in the other land. Okay, he finds a wife there in that land. Here's a clue here. And Cain left the presence of the Lord and settled in the land of the nomads, east of Eden. So in that land, where he settled, Cain at some point, took a wife, scored himself a wife. She became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Yeah, supposed guy in the book of Enoch was from the seed of Cain, and started a village and called it after his son Enoch. And to Enoch was born Irad, and to Irad was born Mahual was born Methuselah, all these different names. So El on the end of them was born Lamech. And Lamech took 2 women, and the name of the first was Ada, and the name of the other was Salah. So he was a bigot, right? He was into polygamy. Okay, he's probably the first, they call it Mormon, Latter-day Saint. Okay. So he takes 2 women, and they both have offspring. And Ada gave birth to Jabal, who was the father of those who lived in tents and herded cattle. And the name of his brother was Jubal, and he was the father of all who took up the guitar and the horn. They played the instruments. First band members. And Salah also gave birth to Tubal-Cain and Tubal-Cain's sister Naima. And Lamech said to his woman, Ada and Salah, hey, listen to my voice, woman of Lamech, my wives, heed my saying, if I have killed a husband in my bigamy, he was a bigamist, and a young boy, so he wasn't a bigot, he was a bigamist, a young boy in my lechery, for Cain is repaid in vengeance, so he must have killed Cain by accident. Yeah, it says in the last book of Adam, part 1 and part 2, that he went hunting with someone else and accidentally shot him with his arrow, killed him, and maybe killed this young fellow as well. Yeah, so Cain, if Cain is paid in vengeance sevenfold in Lamech, 70 times 7, so if he got killed for doing that, is the payment, recompense, well then, hopefully that person that kills him, vengeance is upon him 7 times 70. Okay, so Adam took his wife again, slept with her again, she became pregnant and gave birth, and she called his son Seth, because God gave him another offspring in place of Abel who was killed by Cain. And to Seth was also born a son, and he called his name Enosh. So there's a difference here. There's Enoch of Cain, and there's Enosh of Adam. 2 different people, right? 2 different sons. Thereafter, they were called after the name of the Lord. And they called upon the name of the Lord, right? The title, because his name was in God. Yeah, it was Allah, Maya Allah. He had a title. God was never found in Aramaic or Hebrew. Okay. It's only in English. Okay. And this is 425. Yeah, Adam took his wife again, his wife Eve again, and she became pregnant, had a son named Seth, which means okay, I think I'm pronouncing this right. It looks like Shehit instead, or in place of the beginning, and in 426, the beginning of the line of the children of the Lord, when Seth was born, and called his son, had a son called him Enosh. Thereafter, they were called after the name of the Lord. So that's the holy line. Okay. Cain's is the unholy line. Okay, I don't know if he, got back to God from afar, or he created that separate. Like he had the holy line of Seth and his descendants, and he had the unholy line of Cain and his lot. Okay, so okay, you've got 5-8. I'll go through this pretty fast. Might have to do it in a series. Okay. Okay. And there's the genealogy. Genesis chapter 5. The scripture of Adam's birth. In the eon that God created Adam, in the likeness of God he created him. Male and female, he created them, and God blessed them, and he called their name Adam. In the eon he created them. That's a measurable period, age, era, day. And Adam lived 130 years, and he produced offspring in his own image, like him, like sons. And he called his name Seth. And Adam's line was lineage after the birth of Seth lived 800 years, and to him were born many sons and daughters. So that's how long his lineage, Adam's lineage, lasted. Okay, because Adam was still alive. He had many sons and daughters, but he had that replacement son. Right, who then had his sons and daughters producing grandchildren for Adam. Right. And that lineage lived on for such a period until his older son took over. Okay, he became the heir, H-E-I-R, and he goes on. So, and it says here, so Adam's entire line was 930 years altogether, and then it ended. It was over. Okay. It doesn't say that he lived to be 930. Okay, it's talking about his lineage. Okay. And Seth lived 105 years, and to him was born Enosh, because I guess they had all good fruit and stuff like that. There's no chemicals and preservatives and added to food, poisons, chemicals, all that sort of stuff. But I mean, rampant disease and all that stuff. But in those days, I don't think it really lived that long, unless you were blessed or something like that. Yeah, and it goes on and on and on. Yeah. Goes right down here to Noah. Yeah. And Noah's line was 500 years, and to him were born Shem, Cam, and Japheth. Okay. And it says here, Genesis 5. This chapter follows in detail the line of Seth. Okay. And here it is there. The Adam's line died out.